Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Well, not exactly a wild day today in the market. We had a little bit of movement in the altcoin sector, but Bitcoin is stuck. We know about this stuff now. After rallies, we typically see days and days and days, if not weeks and weeks, of boring sideways action. But the longer this takes, the higher the likelihood we finally get moving again. So, a quick look at the daily time frame. Want to talk about Bitcoin dominance as well and total market cap. Then we take a look at the shorter time frame wave count. That, however, hasn't really changed, but hopefully through the dominance chart and the total market cap, we can add some new insights. So, looking at the daily chart, this obviously also hasn't changed at all. I would still like to see another extension in this third wave. So, the idea is that after November 22 lows, the market rallied in a wave 1 in a 5-wave move. We have this 3-wave pullback. After the 3-wave pullback, we started another 5-wave move, which is still unfolding. It could reach 70 to 80K, that third wave up there, but which is obviously playing out as 5 waves in itself. So there would be a wave 1, another wave 2, and we're currently in this smaller degree wave 1, okay? And within this wave 1, that should reach the area between roughly 38 to 43K. We are currently in a third wave. So that explains why we had quite an aggressive rally above the high, above the 2023 high, and made a new 2023 high, because this is the third wave. And the third wave is typically very aggressive. So is the third wave already over? Well, it could be. It's a bit difficult to count, also due to this fake out that we had on that Monday. I think it was the 16th of October. Could still push a little higher. Then we should get a wave 4 and a wave 5. And that wave 5, again, should reach 38,270 to 43K. Anything above that level wouldn't be ideal. There are some reasons why it would then rather be bearish, even though it would short-term be bullish, yes. But we would then rather issue a warning that it has basically gone beyond the ideal parameters of a wave 1 of 3. That remains to be seen. We're not there yet. I can at this stage only mention it. I explained that in previous videos. Just bear in mind, it all looks bullish at the moment. Before we dive deeper into the analysis, let us put the spotlight on our sponsor ChartPrime. ChartPrime is a service that offers a selection of specialized TradingView indicators designed to support you on your trading journey. The first one is the Market Oracle Pro. This tool, designed for precision, provides enhanced entry and exit signals along with 3 metrics aimed at deciphering market trends and optimizing your settings. Next, we have the Market Dynamics Pro. This unique tool merges ChartPrime's smart money concepts into a dynamic order block algorithm and is striving to provide a more accurate representation of volume. Lastly, the Prime Oscillators Pro. This trend-based oscillator offers a variety of market insights, including entry and exit points, overbought and oversold conditions, and potential reversal areas. That's a brief overview of what's new from ChartPrime. Stay tuned for more updates, and if you'd like to sign up with them, just follow the link in the description that offers you a discount. Thanks for watching. Sure, things could still turn around, and this move down here was very, very fragile. So it's not the most stable foundation for a rally to a new all-time high. However, we're focusing on upside as long as these support levels are holding. All right. So we want to focus on what is now. We want to focus on the present. We don't want to focus on, oh, could it be that it breaks down? And, oh, could we get another bear market low? Of course, all of these are possibilities. Everybody's sharing their opinions on crypto Twitter. Not helpful. You want to trade what's in front of you. The trend is up. We are above support levels. We have impulses to the upside. We are not in a bear market. Clearly not. The price has more than doubled since November 22. Still, though, people still talk about a bear market. It's crazy. That's all psychology. So, again, a bear market can show again, but it's just not here now, okay? So if you want to make decisions, you should not look at what could be. We should focus on what's now and what should be, and not what could be, because anything could be, anything can happen. But let's see. Typically, obviously, when, the S&P 500, we might now see a few more weeks of rising prices. When we talk about the S&P 500 and stocks, we talk that on the more trading online channel. Then there will be a decision if a multi-year bear market will start. Not in the crypto market, we talk about the stock market. If that happens, then how would it affect crypto, right? I can only tell you we're not correlating with the stock market at the moment. Bitcoin doesn't care about the stock market at the moment. So that could be positive in case that happens. It's not fully confirmed when we talk about the S&P. It's not fully confirmed that the stock market enters a crazy bear market, which, by the way, would have disastrous consequences for the society, businesses. Would be a bit like a lost decade, I guess, for the S&P 500. But what tends to happen if it's like a crash, like a proper crash, then many asset classes tend to correlate suddenly again. So we've had that in March 2020. But that could mean that Bitcoin might just make a higher low. Bitcoin might come down in this wave too. And it could be quite a deep wave too. They're all possibilities that could play out, right? So just highlighting, don't focus so much on all these correlations. Just focus on what's in front of us, okay? Don't forget to take partial profits along the way. Have a core position, just the wise stuff that we talk about all the time. Yeah. Okay, so then we talk about Bitcoin, not short term. I wanted to talk about Bitcoin dominance first. This is our Bitcoin dominance chart. Yellow boxes show the altcoin rallies that we had. That's when Bitcoin dominance goes down. However, since August last year, we had only basically uptrends, really. So the altcoins have been losing out. Longest period ever, I think. Longest period ever that the altcoins have been suffering. Look at this, yeah. Longest period ever. So I think it's primed to drop at some point. The long-term trend on this chart is down anyway. It's just going up, but not very aggressively. But yeah, it's primed to drop, but not yet. Okay, so it can still push higher. It is currently in resistance, 54%, and it's hovering around that level. Above that level, it could take us to 58%. We've got a trend line here. As soon as that trend line breaks, it might trigger an altcoin season. Just saying, that's sort of from what I see right now. It's not an ideal chart for Elliott Wave. I described that before. It's just that we can track some structures, but it's not a tradable asset. It only goes to 100%. It's not reliable. But it shows also, nevertheless, it shows us we have basically an ABC structure to the upside nearly complete. Could get another high though. But yeah, that's just sort of an update on that. And then the total market cap. Here, we talked about that, I think, on Saturday. It's just holding below this resistance box and a break above it. And that is going all the way up to 1.334 trillion, I think it is, yeah. Or 1.345 trillion, and that could be a significant breakout. I mean, some people told me, how can the Bitcoin price go up if not more? Because not more money has come in. Well, new money has clearly come in the last few weeks. Okay, you can see that. It just hasn't broken above the May 22 high. So breaking above that would take it out of the bear market range. Could go along with Bitcoin dominance dropping maybe when that happens, because that would literally be optimism and altcoins performing and so on. Okay, now let's talk about the shorter time frame count, which hasn't changed at all. So I keep it short. Again, what can I say? I've run out of things to say. We are still moving in this pennant. Potential bullish consolidation pattern suggests trend continuation. This triangle pattern is technically complete. We're just literally just waiting for a breakout to the upside above this B wave high at 35,050 roughly. Yeah, so there's nothing new I can tell you. Alternatively, the orange count could play out and we might break to the downside, but as long as we're holding support levels, we can still expect higher prices. Key support is 29,450. That's really the level. Below that, I would turn bearish on Bitcoin. Ideally, I don't want it to break below 30,510. And depending on which of these small levels is broken and holding, I will determine which wave degree we're in. So do we still get a wave 5 extension of 3 and then come down in 4 and then go up in 5? Or do we already come down straight away and then go up? So that's sort of what just the market has to show us. But against 29,450, I focus on higher. And I assume that the chart that I showed you on the daily time frame is going to play out. So yeah, that's all I can tell you really at the moment about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, again, if you're interested in updates about the S&P 500, intraday updates, daily updates, video updates, and also about stocks and shares, and also the NASDAQ, which is not officially included, but we still cover it at the moment, then check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. Link is in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.